Hello, you beautiful people. This is very, very exciting news, isn't it? How is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video. Manchester City are reportedly very close to signing Erling Haaland, and I am a very, very excited, very happy young man. Welcome back to another video. Come on! Come on, City. Come on, you beautiful Blues. This is very exciting news, isn't it? This is really exciting news. This is absolutely game-changing news. I look a mess. I've just got out of bed. I've been out everywhere. Oh, God, this is very exciting. It's come from David Ornstein, and loads of journalists are now starting to get onto it too. And you've got to enjoy that, haven't you? You've also got to enjoy OneFootball. Download OneFootball. Support the channel. All that kind of stuff. Get all your Manchester City news and information and everything else from across the world of football. It would be massively appreciated if you don't mind. It's a fantastic app. Over, how many people have been using it? Over 10 million people have been using it. But that is not obviously... without coincidence, it's a fantastic app. You can get all your Haaland stats and all that kind of stuff over there, so go and do it right now. Click that link in the description. This is very, very, very exciting news, of course. Get up to date with all the Haaland news. Every team, every club, all that kind of stuff over on OneFootball. But how's everyone feeling about this? This is very exciting, isn't it? This is wonderfully good news. Come on, City, man. Fucking Erling Haaland, the absolute Norwegian Viking, the machine, could be a Manchester City player very, very soon. I've been confident since February, guys. I'm not going to lie. I've been very, very confident since February because I felt like this was going to happen. I heard a bit of rumour that it was basically done many months ago. And look where we are right now. We're sat here. Hello to Louis. Hello to Jacob. Hello to Brillo. Hello. He's not excited, interestingly. Hello to Gamers Beach. Chill your mind. Balatubi. Solo. William. Ricardo. Everyone else, DCM, Jerome, Ifras Ahmed, Hamza Khan, and everyone else, man. And fucking Jimmy Fivechin saying Pog. Pog indeed, massive Pog. And Phil Foden is just saying Haaland. Imagine that's actually Phil Foden here in the chat, man. This has come from Ornstein, man. It's come from David Ornstein, obviously an incredibly well-connected journalist. This guy knows his stuff. And I'll just read some quotes about it. Now, basically, Ornstein has said it's a done deal. You did get a shout-out. You did indeed, Balachubi, and everyone else. Basically, according to people, Erling Haaland's main motivation for his next move has always been footballing reasons and which club he would fit his desire to become the best in the world. He wants a Ballon d'Or and to compete in the Champions League latter stages, and working under Pep excites him. He is indeed a Norwegian. He is very, very Norwegian and very, very, very brilliant. Oh, Laganda, I cannot wait to see him, pal. I cannot wait to see him in Manchester City shirt. This is a fucking superstar, a bona fide superstar. Do not play this down, everyone. This is genuinely very, very, very exciting news. It's fucking huge news. Hamza Khan there, super chat saying Haaland wants to be announced this week. Imagine going out the Champions League last week and then getting announced this week. I mean, does it get much bigger than that? Genuinely, it's like. It's almost, it doesn't quite make up for it, but it very much does get close to making up for me personally. Does anyone else feel the same about that? I'm almost more excited about that than I am potentially reaching a Champions League final. I mean, that's how I feel, because I'm talking about the future Manchester City for the next several years, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm really, really buzzing for this. It's just massive news. It's absolutely huge. And fucking Haaland, Erling Haaland. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's a wonderfully exciting potential transfer, this. Jimmy Fivechin saying, it frightens me how good we could be. Insane, mate. Same, mate. It's just, this is a superstar on another level, man. This is the guy that would kill off teams before they even get a chance to get involved. This is a guy who will score those goals and those chances that we've been missing for so long now. This is a guy who's a monster, who has no fear, who comes alive in the box, who's 6'4", built like an absolute bastard, lightning quick pace, a clinical finish in the Aguero sense. This is everything, and this is real, and this is scary for everyone else, and they must be terrified. And you better get ready for everyone trying to play this down. You better get ready for everyone going, he's not that good, and he's chose City only because of money. I'm sorry, he's chose City. 1, because he'll be paid well, like he would at many other clubs. 2, because Manchester City are one of the best teams in world football. 3, because Guardiola's there. 4, because his dad's a Manchester City fan. 5, it's the Premier League, and this is where he wants to be. There's Phil Foden and his friends. There's the likes of Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. It's just, he's chose City because it makes sense, because it's the right move for him. It's absolutely very, very exciting. Cameron saying, hey, the laugh from back and see if you're watching. Good morning to those guys. Oh, I did swear so many times because I'm very, very excited, man. No, to be honest, I heard a long time ago, personally. I can say it now because fuck it. I heard a long time ago from someone I trust that Haaland had said yes. I look like a mess. I've not even had a shower or anything this morning. I heard a long time ago that Haaland had said yes to Manchester City, and it was just a matter of time, and it was just more waiting for the season to finish. That's what I heard, and I have no reason to doubt that personally. You know, why would I doubt that? It just makes so much sense, and it appears to be very, very true as well. Come on, Dan. Dan Freeborn saying, buzzing, let's fucking go. Indeed, Dan, with a super chat. Thank you so much. This is big news, man. This is really big news. This is a game changer. It really is. It's an absolute game changer, Dan. It's huge, man. It's huge. And thank you. Like, this is a superstar. Have City ever signed anyone potentially as big as this? Aguero was obviously a big name, but he wasn't a superstar like this. Kevin De Bruyne wasn't a superstar like this yet. He was very, very close to being one. But this is one that everyone in world football wants. This is on another level entirely. So for me, I think this is different. Pogba apparently doesn't want to come. I didn't know that. This is news to me, honestly. I'll scroll through the tweets now and go through it all together. We'll scroll through the aggregators and have a look. I'll go over to this side here. Let me get the tweets up and we'll talk about it. Where are we at? There we go. We'll get them up. We'll get the tweets on screen. Apparently, yeah. So I'll scroll back until it all started unfolding this morning. Let's have a look. Haaland is attracted to the Premier League, Man City, and especially Guardiola. Who isn't attracted to Guardiola? He's absolutely beautiful. You know what I mean? I think we're all attracted to Pep Guardiola. Because he's a beautiful man. The clause stipulates a 75 million transfer will have to be paid in one payment. I think we can afford it. I think we can afford it, I'll be honest. Transfer to City should be officially announced over the course of this week, which is extremely important to Haaland himself, so he can say goodbye to the Dortmund fans in the final home game this weekend. Oh, it's kicking off. Oh, it's getting very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. So that makes sense, man. You will want to say goodbye to the fans because they've obviously celebrated so many things with him. I get it. Haaland and City have both informed Dortmund of the decision, where City will trigger the release clause. Sarrion apparently informed Dortmund's Hans-Joachim Watzke last week that they're ready to activate the clause in Hurling's contract. Lovely stuff. Getting excited indeed. It's been reported as a done deal. It's all very exciting. According to Pogba, it's not going to happen. Very flattered by proposal with City. Save contemplation. He wants to go somewhere else. I'm not really bothered by that personally. Go for Frankie de Jong, man. Dortmund are expecting a notification from City in the days ahead that they'll pay the fee required to activate the release clause for Haaland's contract. That's also very exciting. Come on, man. This is an absolute... Look, everyone's going to try and tell you over the next few weeks that this is about money. It's about money. Everyone's going to tell you this, but it isn't about money. It's about a great player wanting to come to a great club. It's as simple as that. And as much as people can pretend it isn't that, that's where Manchester City are these days. And we pay well because we can afford to. But this isn't going to be any more than any other major club can afford. He's reportedly going to be on around like 375 or something like 390k a week or something like that. Something like that, I reckon. But that's either way, that's very affordable. Sancho's on about 350k a week already, so he's not even that far off it. Roughly around the fee of Kevin De Bruyne. But Madrid can pay that. Liverpool are probably going to play that to Salah and all these kind of things. Honestly, we absolutely can afford it, and it's more the fact that obviously his fee is cheap coming up front, and he'll get obviously goal bonuses and all this kind of stuff. But so what, man? So what? He wants Man City. He's coming here. If it was for the money, I'm sure he could get 500k at PSG or something like that. Absolutely. But we don't need to give him that because it's very, very, very... it's very good. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And Erling Haaland is going to be a blue. It's not legit yet. No, it hasn't actually happened. This is all the reports. But to be honest, honestly, I'm not saying this. I heard it a long time ago. I heard an awful long time ago that this was going to happen. I did, and accepted it, and I've been very excited since. Honestly, this is it's huge news. It's absolutely huge news, man. We finally beat Madrid. We did finally beat Madrid is something, of course. I mean, they absolutely wanted him. So many people wanted him. They pretend that they didn't. But look, Haaland, imagine the difference he makes, man. When you're whipping those crosses, you got Kevin De Bruyne. Like that, there's a moment yesterday where Kevin De Bruyne whipped in a cross to Gabriel Jesus. Do you remember when he whipped in that kind of cross and Jesus tried to take a touch and didn't finish it? Obviously, Haaland will miss chances every now and then, but they are the kind of chances that Erling absolutely eats up because he's a killer in front of goal. He hits that first time and he puts it in the back of the net. That is the difference, man. That is the difference between him and so many strikers. Some people just take their first shot and they score straight away. Thank you for the super chats. Absolutely appreciate it. Huang, absolute legend. Huang's always messaging me on Instagram. Top bloke. Thank you so much. Says the spine will go from Hart, Kompany, Torre, and Aguero to Ederson, Diaz, De Bruyne, Haaland. Just wow indeed. This team constantly evolves. It constantly keeps moving, and it constantly gets very, very exciting, doesn't it? Look, this City side are. Oh God, imagine. Alfie as well saying Pep could turn De Jong into the world-class player that he could be. I want De Jong. Imagine De Jong and Haaland. What a summer that would be amazing. Huang, thank you so much. Incredible news. And Barrington as well with a super chat saying hyped. Also, do you think that we would hear the news from Dortmund first? I read Germany's specific rules of shareholders. Yeah, I think there is something like that. Apparently, if the release clause is activated, they are legally bound to let the shareholders know because that's how PLCs work. So, probably, yeah. I mean, it's going to happen this week, allegedly, because he's got like his last home game, so he wants to say goodbye to the fans. I think it's about to kick off. Imagine, though, like, is anyone else, right? Does this make up for the Champions League exit? For me, I think it sort of does. I'm not just saying that. I genuinely think it sort of does. Like, obviously, that was painful, but look, if someone says to me, you get the Premier League and Haaland, but you won't get Champions League, I'd take that in a heartbeat. I absolutely would. I'd take it in a heartbeat because Haaland is the future by a long way. Genuinely, this is... it's fucking good. It's fucking exciting and it's amazing. Long term, it absolutely beats it. It absolutely beats it. I can't wait for the Haaland lettering to out in the club shop. Imagine that. Just all the A's. The A's are going to get no chance, Alfie, in the club shop. Just A's everywhere. Look, this genuinely changes everything. The thing is, for me, this will make Guardiola want to stay. Foden will obviously he will extend his contract. I also reckon as well, it's little things like Bernardo Silva may be more tempted to stay as well now. What a play with this absolute bastard. Like, this is a guy who could win Ballon d'Ors. We could have our first ever Ballon d'Or win. It could be Haaland or De Bruyne if we get these two here because he's going to set him up so much and he's going to score so much. EH9. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus will go, which I'll be devastated about, but it's going to be Haaland 9, isn't it, man? Finally, it looks like we're going to get our Sergio Aguero replacement. Do hit the like button, by the way. Let's get to 200 likes for the hype, the Haaland hype. Oh, this guy is a beast. He's an absolute beast, man. He's an absolute beast. Yeah, Dortmund are buying Ademi. So, EH15, no. Now, it's going to be short. It's going to be EH9. Alvarez scored yesterday as well. Imagine a summer, right, of Alvarez, Haaland, De Jong. Oh, it's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. I do want him to be a number 9, by the way. I want him to be a classic number 9 for Manchester City. I honestly believe if he comes, he'll be scoring an insane amount of goals. Like, I honestly believe it. I think he'll be scoring at a rate of a goal a game. I think he'll break the Champions League record. Not Champions League record, sorry, the Premier League record. I honestly believe that if he stays fit, which is a big egg, of course, I do think he'll get a goal per game. I think it's on another level. Like, I think the record's like 33 or something like that in the Premier League. I can see him breaking it because I think City creates so many chances and they're so dominant. Look, there has never been a striker playing at the very top of the game in this Manchester City side that was dominant as they are. Aguero was always injured and he was always like coming back quite slowly. And he always takes a little bit of time to get going. So if we get Haaland playing as fit and fast as he can do in these games, it'd be wonderful. Do you know what I've realised? I'm going to text Asan and see if he wants to come on. See if we can get him on now. If he's about. Let me text Asan. I'm going to put, I'm live now. You up for coming on, man? That would be great, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get him to come on. You might not be able to, he might not be around, but I thought I'd ask him anyway. Though I haven't got my headphones, which I have to go and get from somewhere. But this is buzzing, isn't it? Is De Jong an upgrade of Bernardo? No, he's not. But either way, he would be an incredible addition. I think he might be an upgrade on Gundogan right now, given Gundogan's getting older and so on. Yeah, he'd be a Gundogan replacement, in my opinion. No, I won't be doing the extra lads. They're good lads, but I'm obviously on my channel here, so I've got to stay here on my channel, of course, pal. Haaland will be fed next season. He can definitely break Salah's record. I think he can. I absolutely think he can. I genuinely believe it's that close. I genuinely believe that he will score an absolute shit ton of goals at Man City. Like, should we do like a lineup potentially how it'll go? Oh God, this is just wonderful, isn't it? People are going to try and tell you now for the next few weeks that it's all about money. This. I've got that Haaland, that Haaland song in my head. No, people will tell you it's about money, but it isn't. It isn't. It isn't about money. It absolutely isn't. Haaland can't come on. It's just about a great player wanting to play for a great team. It really is as simple as that. Let's build up a team together. Let's build this team up together now. So I'll go over here. I'll bring up this little tab over here. 1 second. I'll change the color, of course. Don't worry. The color will change. And how it could look like next season. This is just a quite frightening thought. Like, obviously, he's not confirmed yet. I just think it's inevitable. He's coming to Manchester City. I am like 98% confident about this, which to me is obviously very, very exciting. And I think you can believe it. And I think you can get carried away with these things. Haaland's making you hard. All right. So let's have a look at a potential lineup next season. So it'll be Ederson goal. Does anyone think? I don't think we'll sign a left back. I mean, I put Cancelo at left back for now. It'll be Laporte, Stones and Diaz. Obviously they'll change the sides, and then it'll be Wright and Walker, and then it'll be Rodri. I mean, we could look at a midfield like this next season. I mean. Where would you even fit in like De Jong if we got him? It'll be Bernardo stroke De Jong, potentially if we got him, and then De Bruyne. Then what would it be on like the right? I think Sterling might play. It'll be Haaland up here, obviously. Foden on the left, maybe. Sterling on the right or something like that. That's just stupid. Maybe I'll put Alvarez over here for now. Because imagine that, then I'll put obviously Sterling, Mahrez. I'll do that just for fun, just to see it a little bit different. Imagine. I do think it'll be Sterling, by the way, on the right. I think he'll stay, because I think honestly he'd be great. And I'll put obviously Grealish, etc. I mean, either way, that's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's a ridiculous proposition, isn't it? De Jong, Bernardo, Rodriguez. I don't think he's going to come in, but it'll be something like this, which is just, we're going to be unstoppable. We're going to be absolutely incredible. I mean, what a time to be alive. City winning 5-0 yesterday. I think we're going to win the Premier League. We do need a DM. I think De Jong will every now and then play here. Maybe we'll sign Nunes. Like, Nunes was linked, wasn't it? Maybe it'll be that. I don't know. Maybe we'll go for that. Gundogan should be there too, of course. I'll put him in. Gundo. I think it'll be something like this, personally. It could be that De Jong sits a bit deeper, Generally, do not be surprised. I haven't put all the squad in yet, of course. Sorry, everyone's like, where's Ake Zinchenko? Sorry, I was doing a lineup, but now everyone wants me to put Zinchenko in as well, so I'll do that. Zeni, I'll put Stones over here. We need a fullback by the looks of it. Either way, it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. I'll go back over to this side because it's all very giddy and very... It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Nunes is the guy from Sporting that we're really linked to, Brian. Mateus Nunes, Guardiola said he's one of the best midfielders in the world after we played against Sporting, and I think he genuinely believes that, and it's very potential that he can sign him. Very possible that we can sign him. Play two strikers? I don't think we were... No, there's no chance we're going to sell Sterling either. We shouldn't, in my opinion. I think on the right he's a different beast. I would absolutely want him to stay around and get involved in this first team because, Pogba's not happening real live, which I'm relatively happy about. I think Pogba, I don't know, I'd rather get De Jong. I think De Jong is a better player these days, and I'd rather get him. I think he would be phenomenal under Guardiola. I think he'd end up just being... Imagine Frankie De Jong under Guardiola. You're looking at the perfect midfielder. I genuinely think a complete midfielder. Just elegant, brilliant. I think Guardiola would turn him like Xavi-esque off in Iniesta. I really genuinely believe that. I think he would make him on another level good, next level brilliant. So that's what I want to see. Adam's asking where the Palmer left, mate. I have no idea, man. I was sort of... I don't know. I don't know where they'd fit in, but I mean, I'm going to leave that to Pep Guardiola to worry about personally. Maybe Palmer will be on the right, of course. He'll be up there as an attacking midfielder. The other two, they might end up on loan. I don't know. But all I know is our squad will be very, 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 very good. You also got Jesus. Yeah, Jesus will go. In terms of the squad, I was just randomly building a squad. I think Jesus is going to go, personally. I honestly think he is. I know that's really painful, but I think he'll sense that Haaland's coming in and his future's elsewhere. I think he doesn't want to sit on the bench anymore, and I get that and I understand it. Let's get the likes up, by the way. Go on, hit the like button. I genuinely expect that he'll he'll look at Haaland coming in, Alvarez coming in, and think, oh, look, I've enjoyed my time here, but it's time for me to move on. And it might actually sort of be true. Like, look, I don't think De Jong's going to come, by the way, Menzel way. I just think, I was projecting. It'd be really nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, with Jesus, I think it'd be sad to let him go. I think it'd be a massive shame. But I do believe that it might be the best for all parties here. Because I think you go somewhere else, you'll score a whole bunch of goals and be really good. But Haaland is, Alvarez and Haaland are the future. Jesus has been really good and he plays aggressively. And I mean, I kind of would rather see Mahrez go. Sorry, Mahrez fans. Not because he's not any good, he's world class, but mainly because of the age thing. And I think Jesus is quite unique in his pressing. I think, honestly, Palmer could do the Mahrez impression quite totally fine. So if I had to let one of him go, it'd probably be him, mainly just because of the age. I think I'd rather keep the younger players. And also because Jesus he's so rare in a big game. Like, his work rate, he's just absolutely phenomenally hard working. Jesus did look upset going off yesterday. And Guardiola was doing that. I saw that, trying to get everyone to cheer for him, which I thought was really interesting. I feel like that felt like a bit of a sign to me, maybe. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But I do think the writing may be on the wall there, unfortunately. But either way, Haaland, this is phenomenal, isn't it? It's really, really exciting. This was just a quick live video, guys. I did a vlog at the game yesterday, by the way. So I did recorded a whole match vlog. Do you remember my vlogs on my channel? I'm going to edit that later after I've done this video as well. I'm going to start to do that. It takes ages to edit, so maybe that'll be out mid-afternoon or something like that. But I mean, I can't believe that next year I'll be watching Man City games with Haaland in a Man City shirt. I really believe this is dead close. Look, someone told me a while back that Haaland had said yes to Man City and that there was texts from his camp and all this kind of saying congratulations on the deal, that it was agreed and done. Like, that it was just a matter of time. Like, it was someone I've got no reason not to believe, and it was all very much just, yep, he's done. In terms of Haaland's actual game, Nick's asked what's his pressing game like. Look, don't get me wrong, Haaland does have areas to improve. Of course he does, man. He's a young centre-forward, he's got loads to improve. But there's no coach better in the world for polishing a rough diamond than Pep Guardiola. I honestly believe that he'll smooth out those rough edges a little bit. He'll make him better at linking up, all this kind of stuff. But ultimately, I think even initially, if he's a little bit loose with his touches here and there, I don't think it'll matter. Because I honestly think he'll score loads of goals anyway. Like, Haaland, just as long as he's in the right area, he's going to score a shit ton of goals. And that's pretty much always matters. His link-up play is nowhere near as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, he set up that goal for Bellingham against us, don't forget. A really nice little through ball. He's got loads of quality with that kind of stuff. He's just technically a very good footballer. In terms of his injury record, look, Haaland's grown about 4 inches in the past 2 years. I honestly wonder if there's something to do with that, where his body's gone through a growth spurt and it's not settled down yet, and it's not helping with his injuries, because it can happen. That happened to Gerrard when he was younger, when he got taller as well. Young players go through a growth spurt and they get injuries. He was genuinely like about 6 foot. Now he's 6'4". It was crazy how much bigger he got. So I do wonder if it's just messed with his body a tiny bit. There are some reports as well that, they're not really happy with how they're treating him at Dortmund, because they're brushing him back too much. You've got to remember that, look, coaches look at players and go, I could improve him here, there, and here. But also, physios will look at players and go, I would change what he's doing there. Like, there's not one way to treat a player. There are many different ways to treat a player with injuries. And some physios can genuinely be better than other physios. I'm not saying City's are or not, but there is genuinely different ways of approaching him. And I do think City's physios and medical team would have looked at Haaland and gone, can we make sure he plays regularly? Yes, we can. Are we overly concerned? No, we're not. Is he worth the risk? Yes, he is. And I actually agree. If you get 40 games a season out of him, that'll be 40 goals. But, yeah. Yeah, TK is saying, I agree it's probably gross, but he's also been carrying Dortmund on his back, because that's probably why all the injuries come from. Yeah, I do think it's probably as simple as that. I mean, look, let's just boil this down to it. Let's have a look at Haaland's stats and his career stats here. I'll go over to Wikipedia. This is the most important thing here. Let's have a look at this. This is just stupid. It's stupid. So, I mean, we'll just zoom right down to the corner anyway. 199 games, 154 goals. It's quite frankly ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Dortmund do have terrible injury records too. Gundu had a bad one as well. Dortmund just do have bad injury records. Yeah, so 154 goals in 199 games. I mean, that's stupid. It's just, and a lot of it, bear in mind, a lot of them when he was an actual teenager, like a 16-year-old. Some of these games, 28 goals in 29 games this season, 21 in 23. That's the thing. When he does play, he scores a shit ton of goals. 41 in 41 the season before. 29 in 27 for Salzburg. Look, that is just on insanely good record. It's an insanely good record. Let's go over transfer market as well. Like, look at his stats. I'll try and get this over here for the season. He's got 8 assists as well. Is that right? Yeah, bloody hell. I mean, what more could you ask from that? Look at that there. So is that 8 assists for this season as well? So he's got 36 goal contributions in 29 games. 36. That is just stupid. That is just stupid. He is not normal. He's not normal. The guy is an absolute freak of nature. Like, you don't be this good, and it would be normal. It isn't normal. It's just an astonishingly good record. The guy's a goal machine. The guy scores goals for fun. He can take penalties. He can win. He's getting better at headering as well. Left foot, right foot. He kind of scores the goals that Aguero does. That's one thing I love about Haaland. He scores those kind of goals. You're the ones from tight angles that no one else thinks to take. He scores half chances, basically. It's why he's so much further ahead of his XG. Like, he just scores a whole bunch of goals. Pretty much no one else would. What's his minute per goal? Do you know what? I don't actually know. Someone would be able to work that out for you. I mean, someone do the quick math on that. Either way, I think it wouldn't be surprised if it's like a goal a game. Minute per goal. Someone do the maths on that. You see it there at the side. What is that? 1,825 minutes? I don't know. So work it out from there. Either way, it's stupidly impressive. Oops, I clicked an ad there by accident. Stop it! Ads are clicking everywhere. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is Haaland, isn't it? This is Haaland, and he's a very ridiculous footballer. Will he change our playing style? It's a good question, Charles Grobela. Any relation to the ex-Liverpool guy? Yes. He will, of course he will. There's the answers, by the way. 86.9 or 82 there, one of the two, either way. He's guaranteed a goal a game. I think he carries on the Premier League too, because Man City create enough chances. They just do. Imagine De Bruyne just whipping in crosses to this beast of a man. Like, it's not going to stop. He isn't going to slow down. It absolutely isn't. Like, the chances that we don't create. And what I mean by that is the amount of crosses that go across the area and no one's there because we don't have players with that instinct. The only one we've got with that instinct in the whole team is Sterling. Sterling's the only one who's good at getting to the back post for tap-ins and all this kind of thing. Like, no one else is. Even Jesus isn't that good at it. Where Haaland will be, because Haaland has that striker's instinct and he has that burst of pace, that acceleration, and those freakishly long limbs as well, with 6'4" torso. So that is something you got to consider as well, that honestly, he has that going to him as well. He has that size, which obviously makes a massive difference. Like, it's everything. It's absolutely huge. I do think he'll change how we play a little bit, but not in a negative way, we'll be different. But I think, if anything, it actually might make things a bit easier for us, because obviously we have more control right now, but it's the only way we can play because we don't have that clinical striker in front of goal. But what we get from someone like Haaland is, look, in the middle now, we usually have a false nine or Jesus. I mean, Jesus recently, but before that, we had a false nine. And it was usually someone like, Foden or Bernardo, some 5'7" midfielder who absolutely isn't comfortable pushing centre-backs around, making those runs. It's not instinctive for them. Whereas if you get someone like Haaland, look, what does Haaland do? Haaland ignites fear. Like, he is not going to drop into midfield. He is going to stay right on the shoulders of those forwards. He is going to occupy 2 or 3 defenders at all times because he's absolutely massive. He's absolutely brilliant. And when you've got a player that good, it shits up those rivals. It shits up opponents. And what does that do? They go to him. People like Haaland, they are magnets for defenders. They are magnets for everyone because they're terrifying. And that creates space then. Imagine you've got 2 centre-backs really focusing on Haaland. That means they can't double up on the fullback then when wingers are running at them. So it means Sterling gets more space. It means De Bruyne gets more space. It means Foden gets more space. It does not help low block teams at all because we will absolutely just whip it into the box constantly. We will do that. And then they'll have to close down De Bruyne because Haaland's there, which will leave space for Foden, which will leave space for Sterling and Grealish and everyone else. That's how it works. If you have world-class players, they double team them, which therefore creates space for everyone else. So, yeah, it changes how we play, but if anything, it just makes us more dangerous. It just makes us more threatening. We're greater on the counter because he's got that pace. We're greater at whipping crosses in. Look how good Man City are at set pieces already. Do you know what the secret set pieces is? Whipping a good cross, have a bunch of tall bastards. It's really as simple as that. Have big, tall players and take a good cross. We're about to add a 6'4" forward to that. So you'll have Rodri, you'll have Ake, you'll have Laporte, you'll have Stones and Diaz and Haaland all whipping themselves at these crosses. That is scary. That is absolutely terrifying. And that, of course, will lead to more set-piece goals. That's how it works, man. 3 goals in his last 3 Premier League games for Rodri. Exactly. And we are getting so good at just putting these big crosses in. Obviously, that's a fascinating stat that for Rodri, man. I fucking love Rodri, by the way. So yeah, absolutely we will score more goals. Absolutely we will change how we play. But ultimately, the final result of this is that we will win the games that sometimes that we don't. It will probably end up scoring more as a team as well, because the amount of times we don't score early on because we miss those half chances, right? And then someone like Haaland takes those half chances. That alleviates pressure. It turns the pressure valve. All that fucking frustration is vented out, and all of a sudden the City players relax. And this is where we start to kill teams. I think we might see more and more batterings generally. I think we might see more 4 or 5-0s, which is quite scary for everyone else. Mainly because the pressure will go. Do not be surprised to see if Sterling scores 30 goals if he stays next season. Do you know why? Because Sterling... I think Sterling isn't good at being the main man. He was the guy who scored 30 goals in 2 seasons in a row for Manchester City when Aguero was there. Then Aguero went, and all of a sudden everyone was like, oh, Sterling will score the goals. He scored 30 last season. No. It doesn't work that way. All of a sudden, it was on Sterling's shoulders. Instead of being the guy who was just meant to score the second goals and all that kind of stuff, he was the guy everyone expected to score. And that pressure absolutely will be on his shoulders. And I think he felt it differently. There's a difference between being the supporter and the main man. And I don't think Sterling ever wanted to be the great goal scorer, because he just... It's a different kind of pressure. But weirdly, like, missing a chance when you've got Haaland in the team is not a big deal. Missing a chance when you're Man City without a striker is a big deal. It's no surprise that you see Sterling and Foden with a head in the hands and snatching at chances, because they know it's on them to score goals. Sterling won't be rushed taking a chance when Haaland's in the team, because he knows if he doesn't score, Haaland's going to score anyway. There's a power to that emotionally. There's a power to that. In terms of the belief of the team, so that's why I think it'll enlighten and free up some players. He's been genuinely credible all year. His form is magnificent. You heard about Haaland? Oh, Rodri. No, Rodri. Yeah, agreed, Alfie. Andy Scott says Haaland will be a brick shithouse now, Quinn. Yeah, that is the weirdest comparison ever. Yeah, but it's true, man. A fucking giant brick shithouse, lightning quick, Niall Quinn. Yeah, that's just a hell of a comparison, but I love it. Dan with a super chat. Super Dan. Says, who would be the ideal left-back signing? Theo Hernandez? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Theo would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Look, I don't really have strong feelings. I don't think there's lots of great left-backs around. And if there are teams already that we can't get them, from Robertson, Davis, and so on. Theo would be good. I don't think we'll sign him. I don't think we'll... If we get anyone, it might be some, like... I don't know, some cheaper guy or something like that. I'm convinced City don't think there's many great fullbacks around, which might actually be true, you know. So I think this is why we are where we're at. So, damn, that would be my guess. Let everyone know in the comments. Everyone in the comments, let me know what your ideal signing would be on that front. Exactly, Alster. It doesn't matter if I don't score because Haaland will. Could that lead to complacency? No, I don't think so. Look, did the team ever feel complacent under Aguero? No, I think it makes them relaxed. And relaxed, happier footballers... Look, they score loads of goals. Look at City in the 18-19 and the 17-18 seasons. So I don't think they'll be complacent. I think actually they'll be more relaxed. And if you tense, you snatch at chances. And relaxed, confident players who know that someone's got the back, that makes a difference. Asan can't jump on James. He's busy, man. Yeah, but I thought I'd try. But unfortunately not. I'll get him on another time though. There's going to be plenty of times for Asan going forward. So yeah. I mean, Jamali Robinson said, is it just me that's more excited for Alvarez and Haaland? Look, yeah, I mean, I get that, actually. I get the idea of being more excited, because he's the shock of the unknown, isn't he? I understand the idea and the thrill of signing a player that you don't know. I get that, actually. So, yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. It's very intriguing. It's very exciting. I mean, for me, I think it is Haaland, but I am very excited for Alvarez too, so yeah. Abby Troops with the super chat saying, You still cannot beat Spurs after Haaland, trust me. It's probably true, unfortunately. Look, I'll take it if that's our only loss all season. No, I think Haaland's going to do bad things to Spurs, unfortunately. You might be right, pal, but I hope you're not, obviously. Why would you say this? 5 subs next season in the Premier League as well, so we'll see Alvarez get game time. We might even see some of the young lads get game time. Oh, God. Haaland is going to be a Manchester City player. I'm almost certain. I'm like 90% positive. This is all very exciting. This is wonderful. Genuinely wonderful news. It's big news. It's exciting news. It's superstar news. The difference he makes, man. I can't wait to put Haaland on thumbnails. Would McAtee like watch this? I found out yesterday that McAtee genuinely watches my videos. He was chatting to a Blue in town saying about the Madrid game and everything, and he said McAtee asked the guy I know, do you watch Steven's videos, Esteemed Kompany? And I was like, what? He DM'd me as soon as I spoken to him, and he said that him and Delat were watching videos on the bus and stuff like that. I'm like, that's crazy. So James, if you're watching, thank you so much, man. Like, as a content creator, I know you're like obviously a Blue and all that kind of stuff. It just means a lot to me because obviously I get a lot of stick every now and then. But there's not many nicer things in the world knowing that players actually watch these videos, because for all the shit I sometimes get, which I don't think I deserve, if being honest, most of the time, it's a nice justification that even the players actually do approve of the content every now and then. So I know KDB's watched a video before in the past. I know that's true. I know he's browsed my Twitter before, and it's a nice feeling, man. It's a nice feeling. It's a big, it's a big boost, you know. It's just personally, mentally. So yeah. Reckon they showed Kev your stuff, hence being the timeline? Maybe, I don't know, Zeke, but like, I know KDB used to watch Blooming Rising videos because he told my friend who used to be on Blooming Rising with me. He asked him if he was from Blooming Rising. So I know that they're just young blokes, really, aren't they? I mean, I watch YouTube videos. You watch YouTube videos. Like, it's just human nature, innit? And I guess I would look every now and then to see what was going on. Look, I used to be in a band quite seriously, and if my band had got really famous, you're damn right I would have been watching what people thought of reviews and all that kind of stuff, or I would have been reading what fans of the band thought. Of course I would have. So it's only human nature, isn't it? Benzema, you're on a small club, zero history. Okay, thank you very much for that comment, mate. That's fascinating. Haaland, 40 Premier League goals trending. Oh, I honestly think he'll break the record. What is the record? Is it 33 for Salah? J21. Yeah. Alvarez 21 I can get behind, by the way. I can get behind Alvarez. That would be great as 21. I enjoy that a lot. J21, yeah, I think 21. Yeah. And thank you so much, Dan, for the away from home videos. There's a video coming next week or the week after, and it's the final of the traveling series. And it's in Seoul in South Korea, and it's my favourite video out of a lot of him. Seoul was absolutely amazing. I could not wait for you all to see that video. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The fans were brilliant. It's for the Liverpool game where it was 2-2. Honestly, yeah, I can't wait for you all to see that. No news on fullback, Cyan. No news at all, unfortunately. Jersey number, I think it'll be number 9. I think Jesus will go, and I think we'll see. Personally, I think it should be 9, surely, shouldn't it? I don't think they'll give him a squad number until if Jesus goes. I mean, surely if you're Haaland, you want number 9, right? Like, what number is he right now? I don't actually know. He's number 9 right now. Yeah, so there we go. Haaland 9 at Man City just makes so much sense. I mean, it just makes so much sense, doesn't it? Oh, massively. I mean, I don't want Jesus to go either DGN one, but I don't think it's City's choice. I think he probably fancies going elsewhere, given Alvarez and everyone else coming in. Like, it's just, yeah, it makes an awful lot of sense, doesn't it? So, like, this is what would be sick if we took 15 though. Look, I don't really like personally. This is my controversial opinion. I kind of don't like numbers greater than like 11. I kind of like the traditional numbers, but I am a bit older than some of you guys, so maybe it's that. Like, obviously, you get slightly attached to some like 21 for silver and stuff, but largely, I just like the 1 to 11 numbers. I don't like 47 for Foden. I feel like it feels a bit convoluted for me personally. I get it. It's got a lot of personal attachment to him, and I understand it, but like, I kind of want him to be like I want Foden to be like number 10. You know what I mean, or something like that. Imagine Foden number 10. I know Grealish has got it, but Foden has an 8, or that'd be great. Hello to the wife in the chat. Midfielder, left back, centre back, unstoppable. I mean, we're pretty close to that anyway. heard anything about Arsenal's sweep for Jesus and Sterling? Nothing more than you guys have. I don't really think they'll get both. So, Vardy signing City have to win the Champions League. Look, eventually City are going to. I genuinely think that's true. Look, if I was to give everyone squad numbers, I'm going to think it out loud now. In the City team, 1 would be Ederson. Kyle Walker would be 2. I would probably have Cancelo as 3. Number 4 would be Diaz. 5. No, I feel like Laporte's a 4. Diaz would be a 5 for me. Rodri's, of course, number 6. Sterling, I get it, as number 7. Absolutely. 11, I would kind of like to be Foden, I reckon. 9, I reckon 9 would be Haaland if he came. Who did I say was 8? 8 would be probably Bernardo. And then 10, I'd give it to, I don't know, Grealish. Grealish has already got it, haven't they? Something like that, I don't know. No, yeah, I would like those kind of numbers, I reckon. But I'm traditionalist that way, so it's just a personal thing. KDB, he's always 17, I get it. But 11 is Zinni, yeah. But I don't think Zinni should be 11. He should be a winger, shouldn't it? 11 for Palmer would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be good, wouldn't it, indeed? When are you announcing Haaland? There's some rumours it's going to be this week, mate. Some rumours it's going to be this week. Do you think we're after Frankie de Jong? I hope so. I really like Frankie de Jong. I think he's a fantastic player, so we'll have to see. KDB as a 10, yeah. I mean, I would like that too. Call it 11. Fullback shouldn't be a number 11. I guess it makes sense for City because they get forward so much, but I don't really get it. Thank you so much, Sports Talk. Rafinha, 25 million. It's not a bad bet. I don't think we're going to need another winger, personally. I mean, we'll have Alvarez coming in. We'll have Cole Palmer breaking through. Carson to get 10. Yeah, Carson is number 9. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to bow out because I need some food. I had a driving lesson this morning. I've not eaten properly and I'm knackered. I need a shower. I'm going to edit that vlog and try and get it out in mid-afternoon. It's a good vlog from yesterday's game. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. You're all absolutely awesome. Haaland is close to being a Manchester City player. Please do hit that subscribe button. Life is very, very good. City are going to sign Erling Haaland. It's wonderful. Please do download OneFootball as well. Scan the QR code right there. Click the link in the description. Have a wonderful day. Come on, you Blues. In a bit.